you sure no one is being coerced here? I don't like it.
This is a place where sex is purchased? I see.
Copy, Ray.
I'm disappointed in you. Please attend to Veronica quickly. This is very serious, and I thank you for bringing it to my attention. I will have the HSP look into this immediately. But please, do nothing on your own. This must be handled internally, with a minimum of fuss. Come back when you're looking for some entertainment.
Tell me, your employees will sleep with anyone if they have the money. Even someone like me? Oh, Rangers, I am embarrassed to ask, but could I? It has always been more a matter of duty rather than joy in Darwin. But here...
Have you spoken to her? Perfect. Then let's see what pleases you. If you're looking for a true Hollywood experience, may I recommend enjoying one of our icons, each harkening back to the golden age of star making. I'm afraid Carrie is currently indisposed. Perhaps you could try back tomorrow.
Maybe Billy D? No, it's the Hasselhoff.
You'll find what you're looking for in the back room. Enjoy. Come back when you're looking for some entertainment.
There's
Rangers.
an ocean of ice beneath that suntan.
No comment? Okay. I have observed the vision of Mayweather for some time and have found that he is corrupt in some ways. He has usually started his own sins of the flesh, led others to sin. He's also, I believe, making deals with the violent sinners. I think I fucked up. Okay, let's look up. Retribution is a tall, thin man with a high forehead and a cold glint in his eyes who wears body armor under his militia. Of course he does. Samson's hammer, you're pathetic. What are you supposed to be, cowboys? This is an army, not a costume party. And I suppose you're here to join Church Militia. Damn nations. Things God sends to test me, I swear. Now speak up. My pencil neck flaring up my office. What's Church Militant? Church Militant is the bravest, most well-trained, best-equipped military force in the Wastelands. Add to that our God-inspired strength, ferocity, and we are unbeatable. An all-conquering army that will scourge the earth of sinners and establish the glorious empire of God for eternity. At least we will if Mayweather and Trust Ecstatic ever pull their thumbs out their asses and give us a go-ahead. You know about malediction, Mayweather? I know he's the leader of the church and all, but I wish he'd lead. He keeps saying he's waiting for intelligence from McDade before we move on Hollywood, but I don't see the need. We've got more than enough firepower to turn those whores and ass bandits into a red mist. What are we waiting for? Something sticks to the chopper, if you ask me. I only hope that God exposes it for what it is before it's too late. What about Church Ecstatic? You'd look good in a fancy red suit, wouldn't you? Listen, spreading the word of God, James King, and Red Messiah is important work, I don't deny it. But the church has plenty of preachers already. What it needs is more soldiers. We're never going to expand our base operation. We just hide up here on our mountaintop and yammer like a bunch of women. Nice guy. We got to take the fight to the heathens, and we need manpower, lots of it. Whatever, if you'd rather talk than fight, go find Evangelist Mayweather. I'm sure he'd love to add more hands to his circle jerk. I don't give a damn. What about Ascension McDade? If you ask me, the head of Church Vigilant has his eyes shut. The whiny skeleton just doesn't have his heart in his work anymore. He doesn't got us any actionable intelligence in weeks. He was supposed to find ways to turn the coven of perverts in Hollywood against each other, weaken the place from within, but all he does is mope around in his question room reading books. They're not even the Bible. If God doesn't see fit to strike him down for stalling, I'm gonna be his instrument and break my foot off his skinny little ass. What about Hollywood? Cancer's ball on the face of the earth. Coven of sinners and sodomites that needs to be scoured black and with blood and holy fire. I don't know why Mayweather is holding back from attacking it. Could have purged that cancer long ago. I've been marching on the bigger and better crusades, just that Blowhard won't pull the trigger. I'm interested in joining the Church Militant. Sure, I'd say yes. Glad to hear, but listen, you get into my outfit with a handshake alone. If you maggots want to become God's soldier, you have to prove that you can do God's work. Now, ordinarily, I send new novices out on some kind of big hunt to see what they're made of, but seeing how your rangers should already know how to handle yourselves and seeing how certain things are starting to come to a head around here, I have a more important trial for you. One that would test both courage and loyalty. Interested? Sure, yeah. This is your last chance to back out. When I'm about to ask, you cannot leave this room. If you not agree to it, that means you cannot leave this room. And if you do not agree to it, okay, I will kill you where you stand. Clear, good. Now, you still want me to go ahead? Sure. All right, here it is. Come to believe the village's Mela Jackson Mayweather has fallen from the path of righteousness. I believe that his hesitation is attacking Hollywood is not based on caution as he protests, but a corruption of spirit. I believe that he is using tithes that we collect not to purchase weapons and spread our faith of God, our faith and influence as God has commanded him to, but to feather his own nest and indulgent appetites of the flesh. Tries to find evidence of this vile treachery and bring it to me. I would then use it to bring Mayweather low, make myself leader of this place. Finally, God's militia will become God's army, and the endless crusade truly begin again. Sure, yeah, I'll do that. I am fairly certain I fucked up my plans here, but we'll have to fucking survive somehow. I'll come talk to you in a second, Maggie. Chill.
Beautiful place for such an ugly philosophy to flourish.
Church Road, sat in front of a shack with a sign that reads Samson Snack Shop. Desert Rangers, ain't ya? Priest, I've been listening to your broadcast a lot. You think you're like them, but you're not, are you? You're real good guys. Or are you? Are you here to convert? Are you here to guide them? Fuck no. I knew it. Rangers aren't stupid enough to fall for preachers' lies, not like me. You're here for something else, I could tell. I mean, no, I won't tell you. Secret's safe with me, so Rangers, I promise. Any info you need, let me know. I see a lot around here serving burgers. Just, whatever you're doing, could you help me escape and leave? I want to go back home so bad. Can't talk here. Too many years. Meet me behind. Okay, whatever. There you are, Rangers. I was afraid you'd run off without me. Where are you from? Pacoima. Back then I thought it was the most godforsaken place on earth. Ha! I didn't know godforsaken until I joined the militia. Tell me about Pacoima. San Fernando Valley, practically a paradise. Lots of ruined cars to scavenge from. Big houses to squat in. Lots of old diners with canned food we can harvest. God, I don't know why I left so stupid. I'd give anything for a little reminder of home. Let's talk about Church Militant. Shoot first, make conversation. Hey, that's the Militant's motto. James King's Bible says we're supposed to save the lost and only kill those who are deliberately wicked. Retribution Jones and his boy don't care about saving nobody. They kill for the love of killing. I wish Meriwether would just get out of the way and let him get to it. Let's ask about Church Vigilant. Meriwether spies and snitches run by Confessor Ascension McDade. Give me the creeps, all of them, hiding in the shadows, listening to conversations, taking people away for confession. And you never see those people again. I'm risking a visit with them just by talking to you, but I had to do it. This place is killing me. What about Church Ecstatic? Meriwether's hucksters of God. They're like the carnival bark outside a circus. Talking up to church like it's the greatest thing on earth. Sucked me right in, that's for sure. I got inside and found out it was a bunch of grab asses and cardboard wigs and tinfoil halos. What about the paladins? I've been Mariera's elite bodyguard. As far as I can tell, that his drinking buddies, their Cap 60 White is the biggest piece of work of them all. Every other week or so they disappear on leadership retreats. Nobody knows where they go. But I've done their laundry after they come back, and I know how they stink of beer and perfume when I smell it. They go through every drop of alcohol they confiscate. Alright. What else can you tell me about the three churches? They really don't get along. All trying to backstab each other. Each leader wants to rule the bastion, and none of them want to follow the other. I think it's just a matter of time before it all comes to a head. Ascension McDade. Up to a couple of months, what a citizen was another true believer like Jones. Then something happened. Don't know what it was, but all of a sudden he started moping around like somebody killed his dog. Not like he was a real sunshine before. I'd almost say if he wants to leave the church, but that's just a guess. About White. I knew men like him back home. Fellas with a little bit of power want to rub it in everybody's faces. I like to see him try that stuff without all guns and armor. And he's heading for a fall, I guarantee it. All that drinking and fornicating behind closed doors. One day he'll slip up in public and Mayweather will have to put him down to save face. Then we'll see the real Sanctity White. His head will stay fresh on a pike for weeks with the amount of alcohol he guzzles. I like her. Where can we find alcohol? You want some booze? Well, I want to be drinking at a time like this. But if that's what you want, some of the vigilant boys have a stash inside Bastion. The buyer's bulb, so we won't have trouble finding it. Okay. That addiction Mayweather is the worst. He's so slick, he don't need to butter his bread. And if he believes in God, I'll drink everything in the grease trap. All he believes in is power. He's holding on to it like a Wolverine. Although his appetite might get the best of him. I wish I could get you proof of all the stories I've heard of him. Him and his pals all whoring and drinking and carrying on. But he keeps a tight lid on that stuff. I ain't seen nothing. You want to bring him back down? You might want to talk to his wife. Poor Fealty. Another black guy every week. I know I'd rat him out if I was her. Of course. Real sweetheart. Beautiful as an angel. Pure gold inside out. Mayweather got his paws on her about a year ago. She'd been another man's wife. A paladin by the name of Sims. But he got shot on patrol and Mayweather swooped in like a red-tailed hawk. Fealty's life is in misery ever since, though she tries to put on a good face on it. So sad. About Sims. Wasn't here yet, but I heard Sims got promoted from the church militant to the paladins and got himself shot by raiders on his first patrol. A lot of people thought it was suspicious at the time, especially after how fast Mayweather moved in on Fealty, but well, he's the evangelist. Who's gonna say anything? Sketch. You wanna ask somebody about it? Ask Paladin White. Not that that creep would give you a straight answer, but he's the one who carried Sims home after he died. I talked about Fealty already. Retribution Jones. Why do you want to escape? Came here a few months ago. I heard a preacher speak when the Militia crusade came through my town. I thought the gospel Samson was exactly what the world needed. Decided to come to Hollywood and join up. It's okay, you can tell us. We're here to help. What happened when you joined up? That's what I expected. The church don't care about good or bad. They just kill whoever's got something they want. They ain't godly, man. Half of them are adulterers and worse. I fought back when they tried it with me, and they called me a sinner. Made me wear these rags, sweep the floor, serve burgers. I want to run, but nobody runs. Monsters in the hills. They eat anybody who tries to escape. I want so bad to tell you to take me away from here right this minute, but I can't run off and leave the others. Tell you what, Rangers, find a way to get all the penitents out, and I'll come with, but I'm gonna stay. I'll never be able to live with myself. I like her. Yeah, I'll help you out. What do you mean by crusade? Pistol-packing priests make sweeps of local find penitents, which is just their friendly name for slaves.
More evidence that these priests practice slavery under the guise of salvation.
it. Who cares?
Mal, is that you? I was only... Oh, hello. You must be the new aspirants.
Foy is a stunningly beautiful woman in a white woman's business suit, jacket and a skirt. The stress projects you in love for the church, has haunted look and a black eye. Oh, good.
Welcome to the chapel, aspirants, and my congratulations on making it through the gauntlet of Samson. I am Sister Preacher Fealty Mayweather, wife of Evangelist Malediction Mayweather. I'm sorry my husband could not personally tell you of the church ecstatic, but he is unfortunately too busy with his holy duties. May I? Who told you that name? He was my late husband. Please, forgive me. I don't wish to speak of it. The Paladins are my husband's bodyguards, and his most intimate confidants. They are the bravest, more loyal men in the church, if sometimes prone to arrogance. The church vigilant is the eyes and ears of the church. It gathers information through observation, study, and the confessions of sinners, then passes it on to the church ecstatic for review. An aspirant who wishes to enter the church vigilant must be studious, strong of will, and a good judge of character. The church ecstatic is head and heart of the Salvation Church. We are the ones who interpret the teachings of James King and Red Samson and turn them into law. We are also the ones who bring those teachings to the lost and wicked of the Wasteland, preaching the good word and welcoming into the church those who wish to follow the path to salvation. An aspirant who wishes to enter the church ecstatic should be intelligent, charismatic, and ready to spend several years studying scripture and canon law. I would of course welcome you to the ecstatics, but if you haven't visited the other branches of the church, please do so. They have much to offer an eager aspirant. The church militant is the arms and legs of the church. It protects us from heathen hordes and helps spread the word of God by accompanying our preachers on their crusades. An aspirant who wishes to enter the church militant must be strong and courageous and ready to give his life for the cause. A whore and a defiler of innocence. A seducing witch who lures good, upstanding men to adultery and debauchery. I pray that God strikes her with the most virulent of diseases and makes the rest of her life a misery. Certainly not. I've heard stories, that's all. It has nothing to do with me. No, I have no problem with the Paladins. It's just, it just seems sometimes that they see more of my husband than I do. But that is the nature of their job, isn't it? It's nothing. I fell against a candlestick. I appreciate your concern, but it was an accident, nothing more. What is this? I know that eye. I know that green. Tell me how you got it. Tell me. Oh, merciful God. Why did you let this happen? All this time I've blamed myself for being a bad wife, for not loving Malediction as I should, for letting him drift from me into sin because I could not please him. And now I learn this, that he killed the man I loved to have me? No wonder he repulsed me. No wonder it was such torture to lie with him. By God, if only I was strong enough to hurt him. If only there was some chance at vengeance. You want evidence of Mal's corruption? Oh, I have that. By God, I do. He would take pictures, videos, himself with whores, with penitents. Then he would flaunt them at me to show me how he wished me to perform my wifely duties. Just wait here one moment. I'll be right back with everything you need.
God damn.
May God light your journey, Rangers.
Another kind soul professing an unkind faith. How strange.
Nope, not here.
Yeah, I don't trust Retribution Jones, not even like a tiny little bit. God damn it.
Copy, Ranger. Ready. Echo 1. Roger, Echo 1. I say again, Ranger Citadel. Santa Fe base. Come in. Over.
This is General Vargas speaking. Woodson, is that you?
10-4, General. I have Team Echo listening in. Thanks to Team Echo, we were able to relay our signal from a powerful tower in Griffin. Over.
Roger that. Sounds like you and Team Echo have been holding your own. What's the status of Team Foxtrot, over?
Sorry to say, Team Foxtrot is KIA. Those of us who stayed back in Santa Fe were overrun by mutant dogs. Only reason I'm alive is because Team Echo showed up to save my hide. As for the down chopper, well, Team Echo has been running the investigation. I'll let them give you the sit rep. They've also run into a new threat that you're gonna want to hear about. Patching them in now.
Copy that. We'll get Mercaptain working on the schematics for your rad suits. Now, what's this new threat that Woodson mentioned? Over. If I had 5 scrap for every nut job that made threats against us, I'd be retired by now. But I think you're right about this Matthias nut job. He sounds like the type who'd be behind the attack on Team Foxtrot. I'll start calling in some favors over here in Arizona to make sure we have enough resources to handle any surprises. Keep digging up what you can on this Matthias character and keep us posted on the status of Team Foxtrot. Anything else to report? Over. Roger, Echo 1. I'm getting word from Mercaptain about those schematics for your rad suits. Sending them over to Woodson now. Woodson, confirm receipt.
This is Woodson. Schematics confirmed. Over.
Roger that. I'll let Woodson go over the schematic details with you, Team Echo. You stay safe and keep doing us proud. Ranger Citadel out.
This is Woodson. Good news, Echo 1. I was right about the zeolite. The bad news is we're gonna need a lot of it. According to Mercaptain's calculations, we're gonna need 50 pounds of medical-grade zeolite. I'll start prepping things on my end. Once you have the zeolite, head back to Santa Fe and I'll take care of your upgrade. Copy? Over. 10-4, Echo.
Hey, Constance. I'm hoping you try. Just keep your head down, sister.
What the fuck?